Perhaps you've seen my script, Find Change from Spreadsheet. Instead of opening the Find Change dialog again and again, the script uses a spreadsheet of changes and does them all. But it only works on one document at a time. What if you have many documents to change? I made another script, Find Change CSV Multidoc. I'll show the script in Windows. It works the same on Mac OS. Before using the script, we need a spreadsheet of what to find and what to change it to. I'm using Excel. Any spreadsheet program should do. The spreadsheet needs at least 2 columns and can be any number of rows. The first row is the header, which identifies each column. The minimum columns are one for the text to find, another for the change. In this example, the columns are labeled Find and Change. These could just as well be Match and Replace. The precise column names, or their order, are not important, and there's no harm in extra columns. Which column is Find and which column is Change are selected in the script interface. In each row, the values for Find and Change can be either text or a regular expression, also known as grep. Rows may differ even, some text, some regular expressions. So there has to be a way to tell the script the text to match is a regular expression. I chose to wrap regular expressions in forward slashes, like it's done in JavaScript. So for grep, in the Find column, start with a slash, then the regular expression, and end with a slash. In the rare case the text to find begins and ends with a slash, there is no choice but to use a regular expression, because the script always sees the slashes as the signal for a regular expression. In that case, construct an expression that matches the desired text, but escapes the slashes and other characters that could be interpreted as regular expression commands. If the expression includes any capture groups, the normal placeholders are recognized in the replacement. For example, $1, $2, etc. Save the spreadsheet as comma-separated values. From Excel, click File, then Save As. Browse to where you want to save it and name it however you like. I'll use Find Change for the name. In the drop-down list Save As Type, select CSV UTF-8, delimited. I recommend UTF-8 so any Unicode characters are preserved. Next, we need a folder of documents that need these changes. To keep it simple, I'll demonstrate with 2 documents, one to show grep replacements, another for text. The script can handle far more documents, no problem. With the files and CSV ready, go to InDesign. To run the script, open the Scripts panel. I already have the script installed in InDesign. For help adding scripts to InDesign, see the link in the description for another video that shows the steps. In the list, select the script Find Change CSV Multidoc. Double-click to run it. First, select the folder of documents to process. Click the button Folder and navigate to the location. Enable the option Include subfolders if desired. The next section is Data File. First, choose the delimiter your CSV uses. The default is comma, normal in the United States. Some European countries use semicolon instead. Next, select the CSV file. Click the button File and navigate to the location. Once the file is selected, the drop-down lists for columns are updated to the columns in the file. Choose which column is Find and which is Change. The next section is Options. Whole word ignores matches within words. For example, if disabled and searching for cat, the cat in category also matches. Next is Case Insensitive, meaning whether or not the letter case matches exactly. If disabled, only identical letter case matches. Otherwise, text matches even when the letter case is different. When enabled, another option is available. Keep capitalization. When the text found is capitalized, the change is also capitalized, even if not in the CSV. This is useful for words that are normally not capitalized, but could appear at the beginning of a sentence. The last section is Output. The script does not alter the original documents. Instead, copies are saved to the selected output folder. Click the button Folder and navigate to the desired location. And finally, there is the choice to add a suffix. This is optional. Leave it blank and the output files are the same names as the input. Click OK and the script gets to work. To make this quick, I'm using only 2 documents. One, the text changes, and the other, grep. Once the script is finished, let's compare the files before and after. I'll start with the text changes. I've marked the changes in red to see them better. Here, dog changed to cat. But not in this case, because the option whole word was enabled. And here, business did not change to company for the same reason. Now let's examine the grep changes. Here, a capture is used to keep the numbers, which are moved to the beginning. And here are symbols to fix. One change is to remove the space between the symbol and value. The other is to fix the wrong character used by mistake. Here again, whole word keeps the plural versions unchanged. But the option Keep Capitalization maintains the capital letters. Last are special cases of grep. Because the script uses slashes to signal a regular expression, in the rare case the text defined begins and ends with a slash, it needs special attention. As you can see, this result ended up with double slashes. Because the slashes are not actually part of the text defined, but have been included in the change column. The solution is to include the extra slashes in the grep pattern, but escape them. Then the slashes are considered literal characters. Now it works okay. If there's a slash at either end but not the other, it's text, so not a problem. Get the script at the link in the description. Like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe so you're notified of future videos. Any problem with the script or ideas for others, leave a comment. All suggestions are welcome. There are plenty of other scripts and videos for them. Click the video or playlist on screen for more. Thank you for watching.